Time is it? Is it daylight? Ugh. I'm so dehydrated. Oh, that's good shit. Alright, I'm up. I'm good. Maybe. Fuck. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not up. Maybe I'm going back to bed. I don't know yet. I know what I want to do, and I have to do it. I just need to get up and stretch. Did I break something? I don't know, man. I'm trying to get up. It's 2:30 in the morning. And I just cannot get up for the life of me. Found my controller. Yay! I need to take a shower or something. What's wrong with me? Get up! Get up! I'm not sure about this, man. That's nice. That's warm. That's cozy. What did I do? Something fell and something broke, didn't it? What did I do? I suppose it doesn't matter. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not at the top of my game. I feel nauseous as fuck. Maybe I should try vomiting. That's not gonna help. I already did that.
Now, we come here right at the start to an extremely important principle, which is the different points of view you get when you change your level of magnification. That is to say, you can look at something with a microscope and see it a certain way. You can look at it with the naked eye and see it in a certain way. You look at it with a telescope and you see it in another way. Now, which level of magnification is the correct one?
How fucked up did I get? The fuck did I do? Interesting. Jesus H. Christ, no wonder. Aim for the one in the middle. Is in the middle.
And if we got overly fascinated with our view of our own bloodstreams in the microscope, we should start taking sides. Higher level. Now, could it possibly be, therefore, that we, with all our problems, conflicts, neuroses, sicknesses, political outrages, wars, tortures, and everything that goes on in human life, are a state of conflict which can be seen in a larger perspective as a situation of harmony? Well, it is claimed, you see, that some human beings have broken through to that vision, that they've slipped somehow or other into states of consciousness where they see the apparent disintegration and disorganization of everyday life as the functioning of a totality which at its level is completely harmonious. And you could say, aha, at last I see, I got the point. I've seen how all this makes sense.
Damn. I like that. I wouldn't know how.
You do not know where your decisions come from.
I wouldn't know how to explain how I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm feeling tired, I guess. Exhausted. I feel like draining the blood out of the back of my brain.
You do not know where your decisions come from. They pop up like hiccups. And when you make a decision, people have a great deal of anxiety about making decisions. Did I think this over long enough? Did I take enough data into consideration? And if you think it through, you'll find you never could take enough data into consideration. The data for a decision in any given situation is infinite. So what you do is, you go through the motions of thinking out what you will do about this. But warriors are people who think of all the variables beyond their control and what might happen.
Choice is the act of hesitation that we make before making a decision. It is a mental wobbling. And so we are always in the dither of doubt as to whether we are behaving the right way, doing the right thing, and so on and so forth, and lack a certain kind of self-confidence. And if you see you lack self-confidence, you will make mistakes through sheer fumbling. If you do have self-confidence, you may get away with doing entirely the wrong thing. You have to regard yourself as a cloud in the flesh, because you see, clouds never make mistakes. Did you ever see a cloud that was misshapen? Did you ever see a badly designed wave? No, they always do the right thing. But if you will treat yourself for a while as a cloud or wave, and realize that you can't make a mistake, whatever you do, because even if you do something that seems to be totally disastrous, it will all come out in the wash somehow or other. Then, through this capacity, you will develop a kind of confidence. And through confidence, you will be able to trust your own.
Killer Gunk, you're there, you're listening, you can hear me. I have a warning to give you. There is an insane con artist out there. She nearly conned me. She did for a short time, for like 3 or 4 days. I do not know if it's 100%, but I'm very close to being so sure that fluffy bubblekins, skins, whatever, fluffy bubble skin or whatever the fuck. If you've seen Fluffy, yes? Fluffy bubblekins. She's out of her fucking mind. She pretended to be a younger woman from Scotland. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure. My other friend helped me figure this out. I don't know, but I think I've got this down. I'm really pretty sure. I guess if I'm not sure, I shouldn't be talking about it. But yeah, I believe Fluffy is insane. Absolutely fucking insane.
This is the middle way of knowing it has nothing to do with your decision to do this or not. Whether you decide that you can't make a mistake or whether you don't decide it, it's true anyway. But you are like cloud water. Through that realization, without overcompensating in the other direction.
Not so much of a troll as a con artist. She's a fucking con artist. Playing with emotional... A troll just tries to make you feel bad. She tried to make me feel bad on a whole different level.
You will come to the point where you begin to be on good terms with your own being and to be able to trust your own brain. Each of these lives is the right one. Every path is the right path.
No, I do have people I trust. I have friends on here. Of course I do. There are people that I deeply rely on here. God damn it, something's wrong with my head. Oh no. I can't figure it out, but I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding from the back of my head. Ugh. It's getting worse. Oh god, it's getting infected. That's why I keep scratching at it. Do you trust you? No. No, I don't really know you, dude. Sorry, I don't trust you, like, at all. No. No. Yeah, she fucked with my mind, big time. If what I think is true, it's just mind-blowing how someone who was so nice to me can just do that. It's insane. You don't trust yourself. Well, you can't trust yourself until you know yourself. Do you know yourself?
Everything could have been anything else, and it would have just as much.
Shut the fuck up! Bitch. I need rubbing alcohol or hydroperoxide. I'm too lazy to get up and get it right now. Next time. I'll do it next time. No, I'm serious. Something's really wrong with the back of my head. It is leaking fluid. And now it's been doing this for years. Leaking orange fluid from my brain. It's where my spine connects to my skull. And it's leaking fluid.
Now, I consider that I myself am a successful man in business. I hate business. I hate everything to do with it. Accounting, figuring, adding up numbers, because they're all arid. They don't smell of anything. Sometimes there's an interesting smell to the ink on a checkbook. But by and large, all this figuring is a completely colorless occupation. And I don't like it. So I have to hand it over to accountants and lawyers and There are people who seem to like it. But I don't know whether they really do. The essential principle of business, of occupation in the world is this. Figure out some way in which you get paid for playing. When I was quite young, I forget the exact age, I made a...
Dude, I need to do something about this. I hate to do it. It's gonna burn like fucking crazy, but I can't let it get infected. This is not gonna feel good. Oh, fuck! Ow! Ow, fuck! Ow, ow, fuck! Ow, fuck, 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 fuck! One more time. Oh, fuck you, dude! Oh, fuck you, dude! Okay. Ow. 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 Okay, that's better.
solemn vow, which was that I would never accept a job. I would always be my own employer. And curiously, there are very few roles in life which provide this possibility. The successful artist, writer, and sometimes musician, sometimes the independent consultant, can occupy this role.
Like I said, I've had this thing happening for a long time, and the best thing that I have found is salt. Rubbing salt on it drains out the toxins. So like a saltwater bath, something like that, really helps.
He may be a scientific consultant, but by and large, almost everybody seems to be compelled to take a job with a corporation. It's very difficult indeed these days to run a small business where you're your own boss, because you have to employ an enormous staff of people to keep track of the paperwork. I know a person, for example, who has a farm where he raises avocados. And the Department of Commerce visited him with a stack of forms this thick, which he had to fill in. Well, he got tough and said, I haven't the faintest idea what to fill into these forms. And he said to the agent of the Department of Commerce, you fill them in. And he made that man sit down and go through the whole procedure of filling in these forms. Because he said, I don't have the time. I'm raising avocados. That's my business. And as to all this paperwork, well, to hell with it. And the same situation prevails not only in business, but also in the university and in the hospital. One of my favorite doctors told me the other day that he spends only 1/3 of his working hours practicing medicine. The rest is in recording, accounting, filling in reports. And it's the same in every hospital. Paperwork endlessly, because the record of what you do is more important than what you do. Write it down, and then it's real. And so for the same reason, a lot of people don't believe they exist until they see their activities reported in the newspaper. A lot of juvenile delinquents commit crimes just to get attention. They'll get recorded. It's like you go to a party, it's a picnic on the beach, and it's great fun. And somebody says, what a shame it is that nobody has a camera. Well, now, I should talk, because at this moment we're recording what's going on, both on tape recorder and on TV. And remember that it takes as long to view it or to listen to it as it does to do it. Now, who's going to listen to all this over and over again?
Me.
So there's something fundamentally wrong here, and which the businessman of all people needs to understand. What the businessman needs to know, equally, what the army officer needs to know, is the same. What do you really want? I have proposed that there be an entirely new kind of college entrance examination, in which instead of answering a lot of silly questions, you write for about 20 pages on your idea of paradise. It can be any kind of paradise you want. It can be very spiritual, it can be very sensuous. But spell it out. What do you want to happen in life? And then you will hand this thesis in to an assigned tutor on the faculty. And he'll read it over and examine you closely as to whether this is what you really want. Do you realize, for example, what goes with the things you say you desire? I mean, for example, you want to marry a certain kind of beautiful woman, and you specify in your paper the characteristics she should...
My God. After what he just said, it really makes me think that I could be a writer. Not really yeah, I guess. I don't really want to write stuff or type stuff, but I have these ideas that could be turned into an excellent movie. And you want to know what makes it so great. Okay. Let's try deporting all of the Mexicans to Garbage Island and build up Garbage Island to be a place that grows opium and heroin. Yeah.
But, says the tutor, you said absolutely nothing about her mother. Because every girl goes with a mother. I mean, unless she's an orphan. And you must also specify what kind of mother-in-law you want. Well, then you have to stop and think about that. And that's just an illustration of going into detail and being very careful about what you desire, because there's a good saying, be careful of what you desire. You may get it. So this is the problem of thinking out carefully where it is that you want to go. Now let's take the war in Vietnam, which is supposed to be concluded. What on earth was it all about? If we had gone with military pomp and might into Vietnam for the express purpose of conquering the country and possessing it and carrying off the women into captivity, it would have been understandable. But as it was waged for some absolutely abstract end, namely the estoppage of an ideology called communism. Nobody knows what communism is, nor do we know what capitalism is. But we can fight endlessly on the supposition that there are good guys and bad guys. And when we fight on that supposition, there is no possibility of compromise or of gentleman's agreement, as there is honor among thieves. We're all thieves, let's face it. There is a doctrine in the Jewish religion, that when God created Adam, he put into him a spirit which is called...
You've never heard of Alan Watts. That's Alan Watts, dude. Alan Watts.
called the Yetzer Hara, and that means the wayward spirit, or what I call the element of irreducible rascality. And that is in us all. A little bit. It's not the whole of us. It's like just a pinch of salt in the stew. And you don't want the whole stew to be salt. But you have to have just a touch of rascality to be human. And I find it difficult to get along with people who don't know that they have it. People who come on that they're all sincere, all good, all pure, bore me to death and scare me. As they're unconscious of themselves, and therefore they suddenly do terrible things without warning, either to themselves or to others. They make promises that they're never going to fulfill because they want to talk right. And so...
Hey, TT, that was your first mistake.